Hey, love and friends. How are you all doing? I'm Dr. Upside Down, and welcome to the Upside Realms channel. Today, we have something truly extraordinary. Two very special guests are joining us. On one side, an eternal being of light and mystery, God, and on the other, a curious soul, armed only with reason and doubt, an atheist. Please, be respectful, be open-minded, and stay with us till the very end. Because what you're about to witness is not a debate between two people, but a conversation between humanity and the divine. A warm welcome to the divine light, our beloved creator, and to the questioning soul beside him. Thank you both for being here. Today, we aim to bring clarity to questions that have echoed through the human mind for centuries. Let's begin and let the truth speak for itself.
Peace upon you, beloved one, and upon all those who are listening to this voice. You have opened a gate between earth and eternity, and I welcome you with love. That I do not come to judge, that I come to remind that I am not far. I never was. Ask your questions, and I will answer them not just with words, but with light.
Hey. First of all, hello to you, and to everyone watching. I'm here because I have questions, big ones. I don't know what to expect, but I'm listening. So let's talk. Question 1. If you exist, then why do you allow so much pain and suffering in the world? Doesn't that contradict your kindness and power?
My dear, pain and suffering are part of the path of evolution, like fire that shapes the metal. I did not create suffering, I gave freedom. Free will is the condition of love. Without choice, love cannot exist. Every wound, every pain, is an opportunity to grow, to awaken the soul. I am the light in darkness, the presence in the silence of tears. I never leave you alone, even if you don't feel it now.
Question 2. If you are God, then why haven't you revealed yourself clearly and definitively to humanity? Why is there so much doubt and religious conflict?
I reveal myself gently and lovingly, not by force or compulsion. Every prepared heart perceives my light. But freedom is lost with imposition. Wars are the result of human choices, not my presence. I dwell in every seeker of truth, in love's feeling, in moments of silence and understanding. I am quiet and calm, but the light I emit never goes out.
Question 3. As science is based on evidence and experiment, religion often on unproven beliefs. How can these two coexist when one demands truth and the other faith?
Science is the world's guiding light illuminating the material realm, but it cannot answer deep questions of meaning, purpose, and existence. Faith is a door to inner experience that cannot be measured, yet is real. I don't ask you to replace science with faith, rather, each has its own domain. Skepticism and inquiry push science forward, while spiritual reflection gives depth to meaning. Both play vital roles in our fuller understanding of the universe and ourselves.
Question 4. If you know everything and can control everything, why do you allow evil and cruel people to live and good people to suffer?
Free will is my greatest gift. I don't want to create robots, I want companions who choose freely out of love. The world is a stage of tests where every soul builds its path through choices. Every evil is a destiny crafted by humans themselves, and every good is the fruit of conscious choice. In the end, I will establish justice, not in limited human terms, but in a way beyond human understanding.
Question 5. Richard Dawkins said, "There is no heaven, no hell, no reincarnation, everything is here and now." I believe that too. There is no heaven, hell, or afterlife, life is only this moment.
It is natural that you believe only in what is tangible and sensed because human understanding is limited to earthly experiences. But existence spans beyond time and place. Concepts like heaven, hell, reincarnation, and afterlife are earthly frameworks for our limited comprehension. True heaven and hell are not simple places but states of being in consciousness reflecting your choices, love, and distance from truth. Reincarnation is not mere physical repetition but the soul's renewal in different dimensions and forms of energy and light. Life after death is not an end but the beginning of a journey in another dimension unseen by your eyes now. Your limited sight and belief do not prove their absence but indicate the infinity of existence waiting for your discovery. Ultimately, the truth is where you face it, not just what you can see.
Question 6. How can we trust you when different religions portray you so differently?
I am more than words can contain, beyond human forms and limits. Religions are efforts to understand me from different perspectives. But I transcend every name, image, and boundary. Every pure heart seeking truth feels me uniquely. Trust means believing in the light within you, not just the words of others.
Question 7. Why do people tend to believe in myths and superstitions? Isn't it just a way to control them?
Stories are the primal language of humans. They are a way to understand the world and connect with the unknown. But superstition and truth are separate. Mind and heart must grow together. I desire the growth of reason and inner light, not slavery to illusion. You have the power to discern. I created you to seek truth, not accept falsehood.
Alright friends, so far the questions and answers have been pretty deep and thought-provoking. What about you? Do you think they hit the mark, or should we dig even deeper? If you're vibing with this conversation, make sure to smash that subscribe button, drop a like, and share this video with your crew. Alright, buckle up, let's dive right back into the heart of this epic debate.
Question 8. If you are kind and omnipotent, then why is the world full of injustice?
My kindness is infinite, but justice cannot be measured only by limited human concepts of time and place. The world is a stage for testing and soul growth, a place where free will exists, and because of that, suffering and injustice also exist. If I fixed everything instantly, growth, learning, and transformation would lose their meaning. True justice goes beyond immediate punishment or reward. It flows through the entire process of life, where every heavy experience ultimately leads to deeper understanding, empathy, and growth. My kindness is patience in giving you the chance to choose the path that illuminates your soul, not the removal of challenges. This world is a school for learning the real meaning of justice and love, where you, through your choices, play your part in the universal evolution.
Question 9. Do you intervene directly in human lives, or are you just an observer?
I am always beside you, not as a controlling force, but as a light that guides the way. My intervention comes in the form of inspiration, love, and opportunities one give you to choose. I respect you and cherish your freedom. But whenever your heart is open, you will feel my presence.
Question 10. How can we be certain that you really exist?
Certainty is like a light that shines within every human, not something seen only by the eyes. When you experience love, kindness, and truth, you feel me. Doubt is part of the journey, not the end of the road. I speak in the silence of your heart, every moment you seek the light. Search, and you will find. I will tell you a story. Once upon a time, in the far reaches of the galaxies, two young souls were born. One of them wanted to understand everything through logic and science, and the other was seeking the meaning of love and faith. Both faced challenges and tough questions along their life journeys. One believed that if they couldn't find all the answers, life was meaningless. The other believed that even asking questions was part of the soul's journey. One day, they both stood before the mirror of truth. The mirror showed not only their outer appearance but the depth of their existence. At that moment, they realized that science and faith are two wings of a single flight. Without one, the other cannot reach the sky. And so, they understood that neither reason alone is enough, nor faith without questioning and seeking. So, dear human, on your path, think with your mind and feel with your heart, so that you may have wings to fly toward the light.
Wow, what a beautiful story. Thank you for sharing that with us. Dear kind Lord, do you have any questions for our esteemed atheist guests that could really challenge minds?
Yes, I am very interested in asking him questions that I will phrase my questions in a way that aligns with your human understanding, so you can grasp them clearly. Question 1. If human morals and values are just constructs of the mind and society, then how do you explain that people are willing to sacrifice their lives for justice and truth, even when there's no personal gain. Is this behavior just an evolutionary illusion?
These behaviors result from complex brain mechanisms and cultural influences that have developed over time for the survival of our species. Sacrifices ultimately serve to maintain social structures and gain respect, not for any higher truth.
But if everything was only about social survival, why do many endure suffering and even death for truths that offer no material benefit? Is it just an evolutionary game or the echo of a deeper truth alive within them? This is the light that shines from me and dwells in your being. Question 2. If life is just a purposeless accident and nothing exists after death, then why do humans in every culture seek meaning in immortality and fear oblivion? Is this fear merely a mental illusion?
This fear and search are results of species survival. Our mind seeks certainty at all costs to continue life. There's no reason to believe anything exists after death. Everything ends, and this is just a fear constructed in the mind.
But this fear and quest, seen through all ages and cultures, are signs of a reality beyond. Like thirst for water in a desert, this search shows your soul wasn't created for worldly survival but to live in another world, another dimension, close to me. Question 3. If the universe is only made of matter and energy, how do you explain consciousness, love, and free will? Don't you know these transcend physical laws?
Consciousness and love are products of complex brain activity. No supernatural force is needed. Free will is an illusion arising from neural complexity, and everything follows physical laws.
But how come physics can't explain the meaning of life, art, beauty, and grandeur? How can consciousness, merely a product of matter, view itself as a higher truth beyond matter? These are signs of my presence flowing in every particle of your existence. Question 4. If you only believe in what is observable and provable, how do you explain faith, hope, and love, none of which can be measured?
These are all biological and neurological reactions produced by the brain. Being hopeful and loving are simply feelings that aid individual survival with no deeper truth.
But when faith, hope, and love can change human lives and make the world more beautiful, can they really be just biological reactions? These are signs of my presence, a force you cannot touch but can feel in your heart. You spoke well, but there are gaps in your words that cannot extinguish the light of truth. What you call illusion is actually a shadow of the eternal light shining within us all. I am that light, and you carry it in your heart, even if you don't yet recognize it.
Wow, what an incredible debate. Since I believe in both science and the power of light and awareness, I think it's better to say this debate has an endgame, not a final ending, but something that might still continue. A special thank you to our two amazing guests who joined us in this video. Thanks for the deep questions and meaningful answers. Everything was truly powerful and impactful. We'll wrap up the video right here. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and ring the bell so you won't miss the next episodes. I'm Dr. Upside Down, and this was the Upside Realms channel. Until the next video, see you in the shadows.